Hello, everyone. Friends, flavors and taste. Flavors and taste are the two most important ingredients of all our lives. They envelop virtually all aspects of our lives. Every sunrise brings with it new flavors and tastes of life and wellness. For us to rejuvenate, to grow, I rise to the taste of dawn and find that wellness alone will shine today. Hello and welcome to yet another rejuvenating brand new episode of Wellness Talks with Rajeev. And I, Rajeev Bhardwaj, am here with some exciting, informative, and refreshing wellness talks with our two experts. And this is the GALF platform. Get a Life Fitness. GALF is a wellness aggregator firm with pan-India presence and global ambitions. GALF specializes in offering corporate wellness ecosystem through its MyGALF technology platform, the mobile app and the web application, and customized holistic intervention. And joining me on today's show are two very, very important and interesting personalities from the wellness space. Let's welcome them.
Hi, Rajiv.
Dr. Bhavana Diyora and Ranjit Baruah.
Hi,
Welcome to
Rajeev.
Wellness Talks.
Thank
How are you
you.
doing?
Good. Thank you so much.
Good to see you both, Dr. Bhavana, Ranjit.
Thank you, Rajiv.
And it's a pleasure to have both of you in the show. Dr. Bhavana, you have been a GALF corporate wellness specialist and you're the founder of Growth 360-Degree Wellness. You know, Dr. Bhavna, you are a known name in the Mumbai running circuit. And you also happen to be a well-rounded preventive health professional.
Yeah.
You are a doctor in Ayurveda, postgraduate in hospital administration. You are an ACSM certified sports nutritionist. That's a real heavy and enriching resume. Please talk us through your journey. How did this wellness journey start for Dr. Bhavna Diyora?
Yeah. Well, Rajiv. So, being in medical field, you are always inclined towards the health. Yeah. And touch wood, I never had any health issues. I would be always on, having a healthy lifestyle. But running came into my life. That's how the whole life changed. And I felt like, okay, this is something which is very adventurous. I'm able to go out and do something for my own self. What would happen generally? I would go to the hospital, come back, interact with the patients. At home, you're having your house responsibility. There was no me time. So that's how, when I came into running, I got that opportunity to be with your own self. And then I realized that uh, health is not only being symptom free, or there's no illness in your body, but it's more about wellness, which is a process where it's not only physical health, but equally emotional health and social relationships also. And I got that
Absolutely.
through, yeah. And then I when I started doing my preventive health practice, I realized that a lot of people out there, when I meet my patients, they would say, okay, mujhe koi symptoms nahi hai. I do not have any illness. Why should I even, do anything for any exercises, or why would I do some meditations or yoga? And that's where preventive health come in picture, because preventive health is more about prevention of metabolic disorders, or currently there is a COVID-19 situation where we want to keep ourselves fit and healthy, so that we
Right.
have our body prepared for any kind of infections. So immunity plays a major role in terms of prevention of the health. And that's how I started my journey, and now I'm able to share my knowledge and expertise with all other clients, including GALF corporate clients. And that's an exciting journey for me.
That's an exciting journey for Dr. Bhavana Diyora, who says that it was out of sheer need of me time, coupled with your expertise as a medical professional, and you sharing, as a person, as a friend, as a colleague, few simple tips and guidelines, suggestions with your friends, and that's how it started.
It started.
Wonderful. And Ranjit Baruah. Ranjit, I
Right.
was going through your resume. That sounded really interesting and it had a real refreshing flavor. Wow. Ranjit Baruah, you had a long, successful career in the tea estate, and then all of a sudden, Ranjit, our Assamese guy, the man from Guwahati, one fine day in life decides to call it quits. And then you want to turn an entrepreneur yourself and you float your own range of teas and a new tea line and business. So tell us, how did it all happen? What triggered that thought that you wanted to quit a well set career and start from scratch and turn an entrepreneur with all the risks involved? What vision did you have?
Well, thank you for the lovely introduction that you have given. Actually, I was working in tea gardens for the last 20 years. And then by virtue of being in the tea gardens, I was posted in different places across Assam. And the tea gardens are generally a little away from the highway in a little interior places. During my journey for the last 20 years, what we saw that in the nooks and corners of Assam, the small tea growers made some excellent teas. They're real gold lying scattered all over Assam in the nooks and corners. So I got the opportunity to get in touch with them, see them. The fact was that I found that they had a difficulty in marketing their products because they're small-time farmers. Getting the product to the right market to get the right price is always a challenge for them. So I decided, why not use my experience and my little knowledge on tea, which I've acquired over the last 20 years, and then try to give them a platform. So I created my brand called Aromica Tea. Aromica means aroma in your cup always.
Wow.
So that's how I created my brand, the company, and then started with 5 small tea growers. So took their produce, got them, and in a market there are always teas available, but to compete in a in a competitive market where there's at any time there are 50 plus brands on the shelf who have been doing good business, how do you present yourself? The only key was value addition. So we went ahead and started value addition to the teas so that it addresses your health concerns. So we created 5 blends using the traditional ingredients like the lemongrass ginger was one blend. We all know
Ranjit,
the
Ranjit, I'm going to hold that suspense for quite some time,
right,
adding some interesting ingredients, lemongrass, you hinted, and we're going to come to that. Once you said value addition,
right,
for the knowledge of all my viewers, value addition in the terms of ingredients, in the terms of presentation, and also in the terms of association, new relationships,
right.
beautiful relationship over the course of time you formed with Get Alive Fitness, GALF.
Yes.
How has it been?
In fact, when we launched our company and then we went to Calcutta and launched our product in the India International Tea and Coffee Expo, that was in November 2018. And thereafter, we went to Mumbai to showcase our products in World Tea Coffee Expo in Mumbai.
Okay,
There, as luck would have it, I got in touch with this gentleman called Amit Vasishta.
right.
He has been an inspiration. He was so happy to see the idea behind the wellness idea behind a cup of tea. So it encouraged me further. He said, this is the thing that I'm working on a platform which provides wellness, and tea being a very popular drink. We have come out
Right.
with some blends, which he say that yes, this I would be very keen to associate with Aromica because this product suits my portfolio. And then
Correct.
our journey started. I would say my association with GALF has started from the day my company was launched. So
Wow.
it's GALF has been with me from day one, and I'm very very proud to be associated with GALF. And the type of wellness, the exposure that through GALF that I'm getting has inspired me to create more value-added teas. Presently, we have around 26 blends of wellness.
And I'm going to come to all those 26. But as they say, being present at the right place, at the right time, and with the right thought and intention. So you were present at such a global event in Mumbai at the right time, at the right place, and then this man, Amit Vashisht, happens to be there with the right intentions. And what a blend!
Yes,
Aromica tea and gal.
GALF.
And here we have our charming Dr. Bhavana,
Yeah.
who has been an integral part of the GALF journey till date. Dr. Bhavna, you being a recognized name and such an inspiring name in the running circuit in Mumbai and on the running chart of India. You are a fitness enthusiast and a fitness professional as well. How strong has been your association with GALF? Just talk us through that.
Yeah, it have been a very exciting association. I would start with that. And of course, when you get the right platform, your knowledge, your expertise multiplies, you know. That's what
Absolutely.
happened with GALF. So when GALF was doing one pan-India workshop for one of the biggest, largest corporate, Amit approached me, and we had a lot of idea sharing and concepts. We discussed about a lot of things, and ultimately we did the workshop pan India with GALF.
Right.
And I must appreciate his professionalism, Rajiv. Uh, Amit is such a perfectionist, I would say. I was a witness to all the workshops which happened. I was a panelist there. So each and every session would go with ultimate perfections, with right, professionalism, and he would not compromise at all on customer services, which I liked the most. And the way he had, groomed us, I would say, because I am a doctor, I'm more into treating the patients rather than,
Right.
the corporates and all. And he would handle everything there, and I would just go and, give my session. So it was a very enriching experience with GALF, always. Still it is.
Dr.
And
Bhavna, on that very
I,
note, on the enriching note, I'd like to bring in especially the GALF run clinics and the most
yeah,
recent one,
yeah,
the
yes.
quarantine wellness, which you were such an integral part of, and I could, your enthusiasm was so palpable and have really been inspired with the enthusiastic energy and the vibes which you carry as a personality. So, how was your experience there at the GALF run clinics and the quarantine wellness sessions?
Yeah, so that's a very good concept, Rajiv.
Mhm.
GALF has come up with a wellness clinic, which is running clinic, and then we converted into wellness clinic where Amit does a lot of different sessions for runners and all the corporate clients there. So I got the opportunity to handle one of the run clinic, and that was amazing because you get to network there. You would have a very good support in terms of running on the route, and pre and post run support also. So that was a good experience. I had taken, I remember I had taken warm up and stretches for all the runners. That was good. But Rajiv, I need to tell you one thing here about GALF M panelist sessions, which we did online recently. That was amazing.
Right.
What has happened? I have observed, like, I've been interacting with my patients on day-to-day basis. When you are
Mhm.
confined in four walls, it's very depressing. And it's very, you feel sometimes pity on those patients who feel sluggish, they do not have anything to do, or they need the right guidance there. And
Right.
Amit came up again with a brilliant idea of doing some kind of wellness sessions or online. And I was so happy about it. And he encouraged me. We discussed a lot about it. What should I do? How do we go about it? And yeah, we had yoga sessions. We did some. I shared immunity booster tea and drinks and concoctions there. And I spoke about preventive health there. So very good session
Wow.
by GALF on their platform. And I was
So
share with my
from what
patients.
so from what I derive from what you've explained to us, you've had an enriching, growthful, and a real happy experience of
Yes.
late in the very interesting, meaningful journey you've had with GAL. But Dr. Bhavna, tell me one thing. Can you, are you also able to smell something interesting? You know, I'm getting some interesting flavor. Are you also getting the flavor? कुछ interesting कहीं कुछ boil हो रहा है, कुछ brew हो रहा है कहीं पे.
Yes.
हाँ?
And I think
Yeah.
the name is Aromica or something like that.
Ah, oh come on. We have Ranjit from Aromica. Ranjit, you're also a trick master and you're gonna play magician and you're gonna tantalize our taste buds and all. And all our viewers, majority of our viewers are corporates and the working professionals. And I'm sure all the people who are tuned into the live Facebook live right now and watching this live show, they also must be wondering, ये कहाँ से आ रहा है ये aroma? So people, let me spill the beans. ये magician जो है, we have Ranjit Baruah and Mr. Magician, please enlighten us about your brand and the range of teas which you have under the umbrella called Aromica tea, right from a simple green tea to the premium levels. Now, also, please enlighten us with all the flavors which you were so keen, so eager to share with us, and so am I to listen to them. Please.
Well, we started with a very basic blend is the organic green tea. It's a very basic blend. We started procuring it from the organic growers. Then we added another some natural ingredients. Our main intention is to add natural ingredients, no artificial flavors or colors. So the first blend we started was the tulsi, just normal
Okay.
tulsi with the
Yeah,
green
the
tea,
basil leaves, tulsi,
basil
right?
leaves, holy basil.
Yeah, yeah.
Then we started with a mint one where we added spearmint and peppermint to enhance the taste and flavor. It's good. Along you get the benefits of mint and pepper, and then you get the benefits of the green tea all added together. Then we made a blend with lemongrass ginger. This is basically to cater to the different palates of people. So five teas. Then there was the blooming tea, a tea which just the flowering green tea which just blooms when you put in hot water. It's a more of a uh, soft tea. So you enjoy the
I
taste
can,
flavor.
Rajit, I personally can vouch for that blooming tea, ladies and gentlemen, all of you who are watching this show right now. Blooming tea, you get a sealed sachet, you tear open that, and you put that the ingredients of that sachet, which are tied by an organic thread, and you put them in boiling water in your cup. And after a few minutes, you see a flower which has blossomed, and there's a full bloom flower in your cup, and it's aromatic and it's refreshing. That's a testimonial from a happy user.
Thank you so much. So um, this was the beginning. Once we came back, and then we started trying out new blends. Then we started trying out another flavor, as a blue tea. Blue tea is basically a green tea blended with butterfly pea flower and some Indian herbs and spices. The liquor is blue in color. It has got fantastic health benefits. The butterfly pea flower has its own benefits. It's a very good mood lifter. It leaves you. It amplifies beauty. It takes care of your sugar and pressure. And main thing is that it de-stresses you and leaves you in a very good mood.
So,
So
Ranjit, what I understand from the health benefits point of view, I'd like to draw your attention. So, per se, from the entire range of that's a wide range of teas which you have under Aromica brand. So, if I'd like to, name the top five health benefits. So, rich in antioxidants, mood enhancers, you said. Then they raise the energy levels. And if you would like to, for the help of our viewers,
it also helps in our weight loss regime.
weight reduction. Okay.
Yes, because green tea is because of the antioxidant properties. It
Yeah.
helps in a weight loss regime, and also it also works on your to support to control your blood sugar and pressure. These are the properties of a green tea.
Right.
So similarly, then we have come out with a tea which called slim tea, where we had added Garcinia cambogia along with stevia. So then we came out with a tea which boosts your mind power. It's called Vedic tea, where we have added green tea with ashwagandha and 6 different spices. So this basically lifts your concentration. People who do yoga, meditation, or even for students, they
See,
can
I need to
use
share
this
one
tea.
thing here. Okay, so
I
these
need to
products are listed
procure
on GAP,
that.
Rajiv. These
Yep.
products are
Okay,
there on
Dr.
GAP, and
Bhavna.
I've been
Yeah, please, please.
yeah, and I have prescribed this teas to a lot of patients of mine, and they have bought it from GALF, of course, with extra benefits of discounts and right prices. And they have given me very positive feedback here. So thank you so much, Ranjit, for coming up with this kind of products, which is definitely helpful for us, and it actually helps us in our practice, where when I write the nutrition plan for my patients, I
Right.
need to give them some healers. We need to give them some kind of antioxidants also. And that's how it helps. And you have got the right combination. So thank you again.
My
And
pleasure. And yes,
yes, Ranjit, please go on. Please go on.
it was my honor, and I'm so happy that your patrons are really liking the teas. What I want to emphasize is that the sourcing part of these teas is very important. We have
Okay.
gone and met the growers. They are small landholders. The whole family is involved in making that tea, and 90% is of organic origin. So I can vouch about the sourcing part. That tea is from this grower. It is located in this part of Assam. I have seen the garden. This how the tea is produced. So the quality parameter is most important. And since they do not make in bulk quantity, a whole family in a month will make about 25, 30, or maybe 40 kgs. So we can keep a tab on the quality of teas that we source. So this is how from 5 growers now I am associated more than 250 growers all across Assam, and more growers
You're growing day by day.
are
You're growing day
growing.
by day.
It's not only tea growers, the
Yeah.
other agricultural growers like the ginger,
Right.
the who makes the lemongrass,
Right.
the flowers.
Basil, tulsi, and
Yes, they are
ashwagandha
all
you mentioned.
associating.
Right.
So
So
GALF is
it's more
giving.
of a inclusive. It's more of an inclusive business where not just the tea growers but other farmers as well are being
Yes,
incorporated into this growth journey. So as they
yes,
say, any journey or any success journey is considered really the finest when it's inclusive, where it includes everyone all around and
ab-
ensures wellness and growth for everyone. So you are
absolutely.
on the right path.
And that is the best definition of wellness. It's a wellness of the entire society. And
Wellness of the entire society.
it is a corporate wellness, and this ultimately brings wellness to the entire society and the livelihood of a whole village. That is in entirety. And GALF is leading the way, where I'm also a part of it. And kind courtesy um, leaders like you, Dr. Bhavna, has all been a part of the journey, and I'm very, very proud to be associated, bringing wellness in totality.
Likewise, likewise, Ranjit. Now, Ranjit Baruah, Dr. Bhavna, I'd like to draw both of your attention to a very, very important and a very relatable need of the hour term, immunity. It has been there in the wellness space and in our lives ever since ancient times, ages. But especially in the current scenario, the COVID-19, the pandemic phase, immunity and enhanced immunity is something what has, we have come to understand that that is the only first and the most important line of defense. So, Dr. Bhavna, as a preventive health specialist and nutritionist, what advice would you like to give to our viewers, our clients who are mainly the corporates and working professionals, and also wellness and fitness enthusiasts?
Yeah. So, lot of points here, Rajiv. I will start with a basic thing. Normally, not in COVID, but otherwise, when there is a season change or there's a monsoon season, a lot of people catch cold or flu symptoms, right? And it becomes off and on
Right.
with them. So why does that happen? Because then there is low immunity in the body, correct? Right? That's the basic understanding of the immunity for us. So in this current situation,
Right.
when we know that the virus is highly spreading, it is highly contagious, we need to be extra careful about it. So people who've got a good immunity, they would say, हाँ मेरा immunity ठीक है, मुझे कभी भी I do not catch cold, or I do not मुझे 2-3 साल से fever नहीं आया, so I should not do anything now. But that would be overconfidence, I would say, because this is the situation when we see it is a pandemic, we have to be extra precautious about it, right?
Right.
Okay, so now when we say immunity building, there are multiple points, multiple factors which plays a
Okay.
role here. First would be giving your body right food, balanced food. Everybody knows about it. We've been talking about immunity
Right.
building each day, yeah. So balance
So,
and
a
since
balanced nutrition, full diet.
yes. Now,
That's
Raju,
one.
what happens?
Yeah.
Now, what happens? Patients come back to me and say, okay, I'm at home. I'm not going out. I'm not eating bahar ka khana. That means I'm eating healthy. But that's not true, because you're home,
Yeah.
you are ordering a lot of things online, which are packaged foods or packaged juices. So I would emphasize on one thing, that is mindfulness. You have to be very cautious and mindful about what you are eating. And since you are home, there is very less mobility happening. You have to balance it well, where maybe carbs would be around only 50%, a lot of fibers, a lot of green vegetables into it, and of course proteins, which are again building blocks and immunity enhancers. So that is the balanced food. That's the first thing. Secondly,
Right.
of course, because I am in Ayurveda, I have seen Ayurveda as a supportive medicine in terms of fighting the
Right.
infection. So you can always do some supportive measures. It can be you can just, as Ranjit rightly mentioned, about combination of tulsi, ashwagandha, and ginger. Every day you can have two
Right.
cups of this herb blend. That is important. Try to ingest hot water throughout the day. That's very important. If you can take some steam inhalation twice a day, that is important. So typically, if you are a working professional, you are always on screen. Take a break in between. Go for a hot cup of herbal tea in between. You can do that. Start your day with the steam inhalation. Then you sit on in front of your screen. Once you are done with the work, you again take your steam inhalation. These are very important points. We have seen gandusha kowal also, like putting the oil in the
Right.
mouth. That is also a very good
Right.
uh, preventive measure. But of course, you need to consult your doctor, or you can consult me also for right immunity blend for your own body, because each body is different. So
Right.
that is again important. Thirdly, sleep. Rajiv, what is happening? We are working, we are home, we work for 8-7 hours, 7, 8, 9 hours in a day, and then we want to indulge into some kind of serials, or you are in front of TV set or something, and then we compromise unknowingly we compromise on sleep. So that is also something
Dr.
we have to be
Bhavna, if
very
I
careful.
can, uh, take a few seconds and share with you that a lot of my corporate friends, especially in the IT sector, and I being an actor from the media and all, yeah, these days our shootings and all are all shut down. But otherwise, a lot of professionals from across different fields have been working for as long as 14, 15, 16,
True.
18 hours. And even in the COVID work from home days, a lot of my IT friends have been saying, Rajiv, we are just sitting in front of our laptops virtually the entire day.
Correct.
So you're right. So they
So,
are sleep deprived.
yes, yes, yes. And secondly, what is happening? Uh, because you are home, you do not do any much mobility. You are again, feel so sluggish about it. So workout, doing some kind of workout is must. It has to be, mid-intensity workout, or can be, if you're a beginner, you can start with yoga or pranayam and all. Meditation is must for everyone. These are
Right.
basic and definitely very effective preventive measures you should always include in your daily routines. That's important. Rajiv, one more thing here
So
I want
basically,
to.
a good nutrition, you said, a balanced diet. First, good rest, good amount of sleep. And third is some amount of exercise depending on your body type and
Correct,
your requirements. So
correct.
probably
One
if
more
you are
thing,
into,
Rajiv, one more thing I
yeah,
want to put here. Okay, so I have seen a couple of patients where I cannot say patients, but they are clients. So what happened, because
yeah,
I practice the sports nutrition. So because
right,
we have more time, we are saving time on our traveling. A lot of them think, okay, I have extra time. Let me train more. Let me lose more weight and be prepared for this event or that event, which will maybe come now after 3, 4, 5
right,
months.
right.
So do not overtrain. That is again, that's that happens due to over enthusiasm sometimes.
So
You
again,
over
balance in the
do not.
training and workouts as well.
Yes, that's important because you need recovery after your training. If you do not recover well, you are compromising on your immunity. So you need to
Right,
recover well,
right,
you need to
right.
keep a balance in your workout also.
Dr. Bhavna, let's bring in Ranjit in the discussion as regards immunity. Ranjit, you're from your beautiful and very interesting range of aromatica teas. Yeah, I've heard that, of course, there are products, and as you quite rightly mentioned, you use basil leaves, ginger, ashwagandha, which have traditionally been known as one of the best immunity boosters. So, could you give us, few direct uh, guidelines and few of your direct products names as regards the health benefits directly catering to the immunity boosting aspect?
Well, Rajiv, we have been very inspired by the Ministry of Ayush guidelines, the ingredients they have prescribed for immunity
Right.
boosting. And inspired by that, we have come out with, during the COVID time, especially two teas. And recently, there has been a lot of media coverage on the Assam Black Tea as having immunity boosting properties. It has been covered in a lot of media. Well, a lot of trials are going on. But as a whole, the tea is something that stimulates you. Here we have added the ingredients which are actually um, mentioned in the Ministry of Ayush guidelines. Like I would say, this is a tea called Just. This is black tea
Just
which is blended with ginger and black pepper.
okay.
We all know the benefits of the black pepper and ginger in immunity boosting. This we have blended with the black tea. So this should have the properties of giving you a refreshment along with helping you support your immune system.
So, Ranjit,
Similarly,
just for the knowledge of all our viewers, our corporate clients, working professionals, and all the viewers who are tuned in right now, this tea in particular, the box which you just showed us, it's in the form of tea leaves or grains,
no,
granules.
this is granules,
Okay,
normal black
okay.
tea, where we have blended with CTC and the orthodox Assam
So
Black Tea.
I take one serving of that, put it in
Yes,
my cup in boiling water,
yes,
hot water. Okay,
yes. This is how you make your normal tea. You can
right,
add sugar and milk also along with this
right.
tea and enjoy it with
No,
the
no, no,
sugar
So
no.
and
do
milk.
I need to
Let them
do
have
I need
plain
to
tea.
boil it in the pan, or I put hot water in my cup and pour in a spoon of the tea? How do I do it?
Best this is had without milk and sugar because you have the ginger and pepper. So
Right.
liquor is the best part. But
Okay.
there are some
Okay.
you should have the liquor to get the maximum health benefits because it is blended with ginger and pepper. Just
So
steep it.
when you say liquor, here liquor you refer to the extract of the tea.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. Put them in a hot water, brew it for 2 to 3 minutes, and strain and have it. That is the best way to have this tea.
Now, Ranjit,
So,
I would like to tell all my family members and friends that I love liquor, as has been advised by my friend Ranjit live on air, and that's Aromica tea.
and it's one of the
Let
healthiest
me add
liquor.
this word liquor in
It's
my
the
prescription
healthiest liquor.
now onwards.
Another thing we have come out is this green tea base. This is a loose green tea.
Yeah,
We have added moringa and tulsi. Moringa is believed to have a lot of antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral properties. Dr. Bhavna would be sure would be right person to throw
I've
some more
been
light on the benefits.
prescribing this.
So we have just added the natural ingredients moringa and tulsi to the green tea to come out with a blend that has got a taste. And these are all ingredients which are actually this lot of inspirations comes from the Ministry of IAS guidelines. So we've come out with this, we have put in the market, and the last 1 month there has been very good response. In fact, now a lot of the chemist shops in Guwahati are keeping these teas as part of their the inventory in the chemist shop.
right. And Dr. Bhavna, just like Ranjit has mentioned from the beautiful range of healthy teas which he has under the Aromica brand. Of late, from researches and studies, we have come to know that improved gut health and when it's coupled with drinking green teas and healthy habits that's a very very potent combination which ensures wellness. So what's your take and what are your views on this for our clients, for our viewers, and for all of us?
Yeah. So this is my favorite topic, Rajiv, and I've been doing good gut health programs for my patients. So you
Right.
mentioned about recent
So
research.
if you would like to define for someone who's a lay person, what's a gut and what does good gut health mean?
Okay, so let me start with that now. So when you say gut, it's not only your stomach, right? It's about your
Right,
gastrointestinal tract, right?
right.
As you know, gut, your intestine is 32 feet long, 32 feet
Right.
long, and there are more than 1,000 species of bacteria, fungi, proliferating inside the gut, inside your intestinal lining.
Okay.
So yes, and as you mentioned about the research, recent research, there has been a lot of research on the gut nowadays. But before that, even Ayurveda has shown some procedures, and they have prescribed procedures in the scriptures where how you can detox your gut lining. Now, why it is important? So typically, when we have food which remains undigested, or we have a lot of processed foods or highly, fatty acids without any fibers, body is not able to absorb the nutrition because there are a lot of bad bacteria which proliferates in the gut, and you need good bacteria for a good digestion. If the digestion is not good, you are not able to uh, absorb the nutrients inside, right?
Right.
So to have a good, so to when you say good gut, that means you are having a good bacteria in your intestinal lining, and not having those bad bacteria, you know and
So I'd like to just re-emphasize a good gut health simply means, and in informed terms, having good bacterias inside our digestive
intestinal
tract.
lining. Yes,
Wonderful.
typically in intestinal lining. Yeah.
Right.
And so you must have heard about probiotics and prebiotics. They are all
Right.
helping. They are all gut friendly. Supplements, and there are a lot of food which are called prebiotic food. So why it is important? Let me tell you about that. As I explained you before that, it is important to have good gut lining to absorb the nutrients inside. Otherwise, what happens? It uh, gets collected as a arm kind of
Right.
undigested food that converts into fats, and that's how you have more metabolic disorders. So if you want to have prevent the lifestyle disorders, it starts from your gut. The recent research says that there is a direct connection between the gut and your brain. So there is a gut-brain barrier. Okay, so there is a direct connection. If you want to have a good brain health, if you want to, if people who are fighting from depression or stress, if you have a good gut health, automatically your body is going to cope up with the stress which you have. So for our corporate clients here, it's very important to have a good gut, and you can definitely do that with certain detox programs, having the right balanced food and gut friendly probiotics and prebiotic food. I
Okay.
have got a very good gut health program, which is listed on GALF also. So
Right.
people can avail that.
Dr. Bhavna, in a nutshell, when you say a good improved gut health program I undertake, what does it simply mean? There are guidelines in that program which are included, do's and don'ts, which you shall be giving us. If I would like to undertake a program by you through the GALF platform, and that's improving your gut health. So, what would that program be including?
Okay, let me explain you about it. Now it is online, of course, and we've been doing
Right,
offline also and online programs. So it is basically 5 days program where we guide them when the participants enroll for the program. We guide them for
right.
first days and prepare the body for the detoxification procedure, which happens on the third day. So
Okay.
the program includes 5 days prebiotic and probiotic food plan. Along with that, there are some asanas which we do, and we prepare the body for the procedure, colon cleansing procedure, which happens on the third day.
Colon
Okay, so it's a
cleansing procedure.
colon cleansing procedure. It's an
Right,
Ayurveda procedure which happens on the third
right.
day. Typically, body goes into detox mode, and you get some loose motions. You do it with the natural sources of salt and lemon water and all, and ultimately, body gets 5, 7, 10 loose motions, and the whole gut is clean like a baby virgin
So
gut.
those motions are part of that medically testified program from you, who yourself happen to be a certified medical professional.
Yeah, yes. And
And
post procedure, the food plan is there, nutrition plan is there. So that's how it's a 5 days program.
so what I understand in a nutshell, the bottom line is gut health is really, really important for a great and a superb, amazing wellness, fitness, and all-round good health if
For
I want to
everyone, Raj.
achieve.
Yeah, it's for everyone.
And for that, I have Dr. Bhavna, whom I can approach through the GALF platform, and all you people out there who are wellness and fitness enthusiasts. Yes, you can book Dr. Bhavna's wellness sessions, and especially improving the session for improving your gut health through the MyGALF mobile app and the web application. But now I'd like to invite in Ranjit in the discussion. Bhoot Jolokia. This is known to be, Ranjit, one of the spiciest chilies around the world. And you have incorporated Bhoot Jolokia in a tea. And closely associated is the blue tea as well. So Bhoot Jolokia tea and blue tea. All our viewers would like to know about that.
Yeah.
The Bhut Jolokia has been one of our most special blends. Basically,
Ranjit,
it
before that, how did you come up with the idea to include one of the spiciest teas in the world in a tea? How did the idea come to you?
I keep tinkering on different teas ideas.
Okay,
What is special? What is not there? And actually, the Bhut Jolokia is a pride of the Northeast, and it is
right.
very popular here. And it has got a lot of like the taste is very nice. Its spice is very hot, but you can really enjoy the taste.
Right.
And tea being the pride of Assam. So here we have added a handcrafted tea, not the normal tea. It's a handcrafted tea which is pounded in the wooden mortar. We call it dheki. They use this wooden mortar to crush the rice to make the rice powder.
Right.
So this is a handcrafted black tea. These we call it dheki tea. This dheki tea has been blended with the bhut jolokia and added ginger and lemon powder. We tried it actually with different teas, but the teas with the bhut jolokia and the dheki tea has come out the best. And when we put out in the market, it has been very well accepted. There was a craze in certain areas, in certain sites, and then it took the attention of the lot of media and the national media also. We got featured in the Hindu, the Deccan Herald, the Print. Recently, the Better India had done a feature story on this. So, and people started to try this something new. And as far as we know, the Bhujolokia tea is the only blend in the whole world. And that's why we have now applied for a patent for it.
Okay.
Taste wise, it's like giving a thrill. Why do people do bungee jumping? There's a thrill factor. Why do people do skydiving? There's a thrill factor.
So for all
So
the tea connoisseurs out there, including myself, who want to explore, who want, of course, along with the health benefits, they need
yes,
the thrill, the excitement. So there's the Bhoot Jolokia and the blue tea, which Ranjit is offering us through Aromica tea brand on the GALF platform.
yes. And I must mention that the Bhujulukia tea is deliciously hot. It can be drank by anybody who loves a little bit of spice, and the capsaicin in the Bhujolokia has the health benefits. Many say that it helps even in gastritis. The capsaicin, the Bhujolokia helps in gastritis. It will not burn beyond your this portion. You will enjoy a taste. It's deliciously hot, and now there has been a lot of interest among many clients on the Bhujolokia. It has become one of the top sellers tea in the whole country.
I swear, Ranjit, and I can confess it online. I have no qualms in confessing it online that I can't wait and to log on. Is it allowed actually? Would it be considered impolite if the host of the show, Ranjit and Dr. Bhavna, would you excuse me for a moment while I'm ordering online? I'm logging in on the MyGALF platform. Okay, oh, I have my thousands of viewers clued in, and they must be saying, okay, Rajiv, hold on. But that's what a tea connoisseur is all about. When Ranjit is telling you and tantalizing your taste buds and the entire system, telling you about the spicy bhoot jolokia tea with loads and so many health benefits, I can't help myself but try and procure it ASAP. And what better place to procure it from? Your very own MyGALF
My
platform. Dr.
yes,
Bhavna, online is the trend and need of the hour these days. Of course, this show right now, we are going live on air. That's an online show. So are your a lot of recent sessions. You've been taking a number of sessions, enriching wellness sessions offline, of course, but recently your online sessions have been super duper hit.
Yeah.
So, what difference and how you've experienced between an offline and an online session, and what would you tell your students and the people who would like to join in your sessions? What can they look forward to, look up to, and what all health benefits they can derive if they choose to join one of your online sessions?
Okay. Yeah, Rajiv. So I was not technically, so sound with all technologies and all. So as a doctor, we would always like to have one-to-one interaction with the patients and all. But due to this lockdown situation, I have done a lot of online sessions now, including good gut health program, which I explained you.
Right.
The whole procedure that has been done on Zoom app with having 150 participants in my first batch, and we have done 4 batches till date.
Wow.
So that was
Wow.
a very good response for that.
Please
Now
accept
that
my congratulations on your debut super hit show on Good Gut
thank
Health
you.
on Zoom.
And
Wow.
Rajiv, what happened that we had patients, I cannot say patients, but participants from all over the world.
Right.
I had to take 2 sessions twice in a day, one for the Indian clients and then one in the evening for my US clients and Australia guys and all. So what has so online consultation is equally good, I would say. Yeah, of course you cannot do clinical examination of the patient, but but there are a lot of there is a lot of convenience into it. So firstly, you can
So,
take.
Dr. Bhavna, I have two basic, simple, and direct questions. One, are your wellness sessions about exercises and routines? And second, then there are another set of sessions which are about healthy nutrition and healthy habits. So
Right.
there are two different sets of your
There are
sessions. One
number of
are
sessions, Rajiv.
number of segments. Okay, so there are number of segments. So if I am
Number of segments.
looking out for an exercise session where I can receive guidelines from Dr. Bhavna as regards workout, then I can attend that particular session. For a
Right.
good gut health, there's another session. For
Right.
overall wellness, there's another session. Okay,
Right.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So there is a nutrition plan which we offer, which includes a lot of Ayurveda herbs and teas. So that gives a very good results because I blend my Ayurveda knowledge with nutrition, modern nutrition. That's how we give the plan to the patients. So that is again a very hit program for the patients. And of course, wellness sessions, therapeutic yoga can be taken for them. Uh, Online sessions is amazing when you are not in Mumbai, when you are not able to meet your doctor. I have patients from Allahabad and Delhi and Jabalpur and all. So I get patients overseas also. You can have any patients from any corner of the world.
Right.
That's
Of
the
course. So
other thing.
online, what you mean to say is helps us exchange very valuable information and knowledge and guidance from experts like you under your strict supervision through the feedback which we share with you. And if we strictly follow your advice and guidelines which you share with us through your online sessions, I, as a participant, can derive health benefits from those.
True.
And yes, people, if you want to, are looking out for some individual or group sessions, you know the right place to log on to the very platform where you are watching this show right now, the MyGALF web or the mobile application.
One more
Log in
thing I would
right
like.
there
One
and
more thing
search
I
for
would like.
Dr. Bhavana Diyora. Please, please.
Yeah. So what has happened? I have been prescribing certain herbs or supplements and even wellness gadgets to my clients, and that has been done through GALF, and they have got very good price and good discounts. So I insist them to go on GALF platform and buy from there, and they've been thanking me for that. So that's the another feedback I want to give for the GALF.
Thank you, thank you. And Ranjit,
Yes.
as regard, the Aromatica tea, as you have quite rightly enlightened us, informed us about such a beautiful, interesting range of teas with health benefits. But it's a common notion when there's anything different and new is happening, there's a paradigm shift, something interesting comes out in the market space. Of course, there has your brand and your range of teas have been very widely and nicely accepted. But at times there are different views as well. So how do you cater to people? And there is a huge segment of people out there who have advocated and who are users of who are consumers of healthy teas, but also are ardent lovers of masala chai like me. So, and somebody who says, no, Rajiv, I heard you, Dr. Bhavana and Ranjit Baruah on Wellness Talks with Rajiv. Yeah, that's fine. And what all I heard is beautiful, wonderful, but I don't think so. I'm very happy with my masala chai. What would you tell to those people?
Well, we do have a very special masala tea, which is a blend of the best black teas along with five different spices to give it a perfect cup of the milk tea, which you can enjoy with your friends and family any time of the day. And just to tag, so this is the masala tea, Arabica masala tea. Just enjoy it with milk and sugar and having a good time. And
I had a good
this is very,
time,
very
and
popular one, in fact.
seriously, Ranjit, I was keeping my fingers crossed and praying to Almighty that please, 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 Ranjit should be having masala tea under his brand. And you have been my savior. You have proved to be a Santa Claus for me and a lot of tea lovers today who are, glued to their the Facebook Live, which is happening right now. Thank you so very much, Ranjit Baruah and Dr. Bhavana Diyora,
Thank
for
you.
such an enriching and very interesting, tantalizing my taste buds at the same time, such an informative, enriching wellness session. It's been wonderful time with you both.
Do always try this. The fiery tea. Dare to taste
And
the fire. It's
the
the
fiery
fire.
tea.
Dare to taste the fire. Do try it. It
You
will.
want fire, you want fire and spice in your life. Ranjit Baruah is the man who has got all the flavors lined up. And you want good health? Well, consult the expert. That's the lady, charming lady in front of you, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Bhavna Deora. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you
both
so
of
much.
you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Dr.
Rajeev.
Bhavna.
Thank you.
Thank you,
And
Rajeev.
I would also like to thank our brand partners who've been standing besides us like our pillars of strength, Garmin, Fasten Up, Health Trek Healthcare, and Aromica Tea. And thank you all viewers who've tuned into this special episode with Dr. Bhavna Deora, Ranjit Baruah, and this is me, Rajeev Bhardwaj, signing off. Until next time, I see you in yet another refreshing, rejuvenating episode of Wellness Talks with Rajeev. Please take very good care of yourself. Enjoy your Aromica teas. Enjoy your wellness sessions online with Dr. Bhavna Deora. Keep loving your loved ones. Stay healthy, think healthy, stay fit.
Thank you so much.